What's up guys, and welcome to the PHYT Gym. Today we are doing 30 minutes of HIIT. That is full body cardio, and we're following a pattern today. We're gonna go cardio, abs, cardio, abs. You will not need any equipment, just a mat, a towel, and definitely some water. We're gonna go through about 8 exercises, repeat those exercises 3 times through, and that's gonna be your 30 minutes. But first, we need to do the warm-up, so I'll hit you after that. We're gonna go ahead and start with just tapping side to side, swinging the arms, getting a little bit loose. I know most people like to do their cardio in the morning, so this may be the first thing that you're doing. And if that's the case, you definitely wanna get loose. So get these arms going, step it side to side. We're gonna add in a twist through your body in 3, 2, and 1. So now we're twisting side to side. You may hear some cracks, especially if it's early or maybe you've been sitting in a chair all day. Just working through the spine, getting some of that twisting going. We're gonna move into some knee lifts after this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. So now we lift the knees. So because we're doing HIIT, right? I tend to stay away from a lot of jumping, but that doesn't mean your heart rate will not be up. You will be using your legs a lot, so this is why we want to get them nice and loose. Starting with these knee ups here, all the way up to the bottom of your sternum. We're gonna switch these to butt kicks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're just kicking the butt here. Try and get that heel all the way right underneath that cheek. You're also getting a top of the thigh stretch here, so take advantage. You're gonna want it. Remembering to breathe. This is how we start. We're getting the body activated, moving. We're gonna switch to some stretching here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the arms up and pull over to one side. Stretch all the way down the side. Exhale to the center and hit that other side. Stretching nice and tall. You're gonna feel a nice stretch all the way down through your rib cage. Center, both sides twice. Reach it over. Good. Center, one more time. And you're gonna release forward here into our hip rolls. So a lot of the tension that we experience throughout the day comes from this area, our hips. So let's get them loose. All the way around, circling through. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Now there are different ways you can do these hip rolls. I like to get into the lower back a little bit, so that's why it looks a little bit more shallow for me. But if you like to go a little bit wider, right, where you're getting into the hips, you can do that too. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder rolls to the back. We'll go through some shoulder rolls, some back openers, some chest openers, and then we'll finish off with some head rolls. Switch directions. So get these shoulders going, because you know I always like to work the shoulders. Always. All right, lift it up. Hands come to the chest, up and open. Down the front. This is our last couple moves before we start. Bend those legs. Roll it up. We have that 2 more times. Hands come to the chest. Exhale up and back. Down the front. Reach for those toes. Bend the legs. Let it release a bit. And let's do 1 more. Hands to the chest. Exhale up and back. And let's go. All right, guys, so we are back from the warm-up. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and get started with high knees. We are doing 35 seconds apiece. Right here. So when we have these high knees, we're staying nice and light in the toes. It's the first round, so we don't need to go too crazy in terms of bringing the knees all the way up. If you want to take a little bit more time in order to get warm, you can. We're already halfway through that first set. Here we go. Move those arms and keep it going. Finishing off with 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna drop to the ground for a full cross. Grab that mat, hit it straight into a plank by pulling the chest directly over the wrist. We're gonna pull knee to opposite elbow, back to plank, opposite elbow, back to plank. You guys should know this one because we do it all the time. This is a classic. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Pull that tummy in, pull the knee to opposite elbow. You should be exhaling as you pull that knee in. Now, what you may find is that your knee isn't quite getting there, but I want you to do an extra pull in order to get it all the way there. Here we go. Already halfway there. Breathing through, pulling the knee, making contact every single time. That's the goal. Here we go for 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. Now I said cardio, abs, cardio, abs. So let's get up. We have a squat with an alternating front kick. That's here, squat, kick, squat, kick. Notice the heels, okay? I don't want like a little thing right there. I want you to get down, boom, and give me some effort. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hands up at your chest and give it a nice exhale as you get that kick going. Keep that chest up. Pull that tummy in. So we're alternating kicking here. We're getting low, making sure these elbows tap these knees. That's the goal every single time. By now, you know I'm all about that tap, which means we're hitting it here. You hit it on that full cross. You're gonna hit it again. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Back down to the floor. We have another classic HT move, plank jacks. So find that plank, and you're gonna be jumping your feet out and in, out and in. If you need to modify, you can. Just walk it, out, out, in. We start in 3, 2, pull it in, 1, out and in. This is also a really great move that you can make a little bit harder if you add a resistance band. Now, if you're doing that, you better make sure you're pressing out with those legs. Keep that tummy tight. No butts in the air. Drop it low. Keep that tummy tucked. We are only here for 35 seconds total. Here we go, less than 10. Breathing through. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. From here, we're gonna extend out your mat. We have rainbow crunches. So we're gonna go onto our side. One arm gonna go right in front, the other arm behind the head. Extend that top leg. You're gonna press up, have the elbow and the knee tap, and then release. Here we go, 35 seconds, one side. When we do this, you need to be exhaling here, lifting that chest here. So try to avoid looking at your feet, right? We don't wanna look at our feet. We wanna look up and out. Thinking of those two edges of the rainbow meeting right in the center. We have two sides, so we've got 10 seconds here. Then we're just gonna roll over to side number 2 and finish it up. 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. No need for a break. Your other side is fresh. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Remember, top leg, crunch. Rainbow, crunch. Keep your chest up and out. That's your exhale. we're thinking about these obliques right here, your side abdominals, right here. Try and get some height. May do an arm check. Make sure it's right in front of you, not above. If it's above you, you're gonna have difficulty getting up. So you wanna make this as focused in on those abs as possible. 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. All right, guys, we've got 2 more moves in the set. We're gonna pop this up right over here. We have a drop squat. 2 different positions with the drop squat. One is here, A. One is here, B. A, B. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So if we want, you can walk this, right? It would look like this. But what does that mean? It means you're still hitting your squat, you're still low, and you're still high. But I think you got it. So let's get it going. We have 2 more moves, less than 10 seconds with this one. We're gonna go to the floor next, so just keep that in mind. 3, chest is up, 2, 1, perfect. 1 more move on the ground, 1 more move up, you're almost there. All right, so we're down to the ground. We're hitting 2 more moves and that's it, guys. 1 abs, 1 legs, so let's go. We're leaning it back, put those hands right underneath the sit bones on the butt. We're gonna pull the knees in, flex the feet, and you're gonna extend out, hold for 3, 2, 1, pull them in. Extend out, hold for 3, 2, 1, pull it in. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So with this move, the leg extension, you wanna keep your lower back pressed into the ground, and if possible, your head off of the ground. If you need to release it back, that's totally fine. But we need to have that lower back pressed into the ground. That is key. If you find that you're going like this, you need to adjust the height of your legs. A little bit higher is totally fine. You will feel those abs working. We have less than 10. Holding for 3. When you get out there, pull that belly in. And last one, release. All right, guys, we've got 1 more move. Get that mat out of the way, put it to the side. We have a squat crunch. So if you've been working with me, you know the deal. Put the hands at the chest. You're gonna drop down into a squat, pull the knee to opposite elbow. Guess what? A tap. Tap, tap, tap. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So you're not required to have a weight or any additional pieces of equipment with this workout, but if you want to, you can definitely add a weight right here, putting that dumbbell or a kettlebell or whatever you have right at the center of your chest. Always keeping the chest lifted and tummy pulled in. Here we go. We've got less than 10. Let's go. 6, 5. Exhale as you pull. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, my heart rate is high, very high. So look, guys, you have to go and repeat that two more times. There you go. That heart rate makes me talk a little funny. 2 more times, and then make sure you cool down. We'll see you next week at the PHYT Gym.